So I go on people, so this year one, I have some sad news. This is my 2015 Audi and I have a plan to sell it. So today I'm going to sell it. I never really get a chance to show you guys this vehicle on the channel because well, there's nothing needed to be done. It's just a normal day-to-day vehicle. But I come up with some problem here as I want to make more videos for you guys, but I cannot make it because my type of videos where we buy these cheap cars and then fix them and them thing that usually cost a lot of money. Take capital, take money from buy the car, take money from fix the car. I'm kind of low upon funds now, so in order to get the channel back up and running and make these type of videos for you, I have to sell this car so I can have some money, I can buy some more of these cars and make these type of videos. So I don't know, you think this is a good idea? What do you think in the comment section? You see what I did? Would you do this for your channel when you have not even 20,000 subscribers from? I don't know, but
So we're gonna meet up with a potential buyer for this vehicle. You see me? So we got the title right here and we're gonna see how it goes. And here's a last look at my Audi. This is the last I'll ever see it. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna miss it. But let's move on to the next one. Okay, so we just bought this vehicle. This is a Lexus. We want to leave any thoughts in the comment section on what kind of Lexus you think this is. But by the interior, it does look pretty good. With that pull up more now, so we're trying to make it home to see if everything alright. We can see the dashboard is lighting up like a Christmas tree, but we'll do some checks when we reach home. You see what I did? We can see the back glass is broken out, so we have some work to be done. You see me? So leave your thoughts in the comment section and we'll show you when we reach home. So this is what we bought. This is a Lexus IS. You see what I did, and as I can see by the front here, we can see there's some damage. They're not that bad. You see me, the headlight is broken, but I feel like in a one day or so I can make a body man just sort out the whole of that, because everywhere else is relatively okay now, man. As you can see, the other side here looking pretty good, no signs of damages there. You see me, I did the side here have a little scuff mark over the wheel arch there, but nothing really major. And again, the side area of the vehicle does look pretty clean, no signs of damages there. You see me, so we did get this here vehicle for 380,000, and I think that's a pretty good deal for one of them Lexus IS, yeah. You see me? So yes, man, it's a 250. This is the same engine within the market, but I'm show you closer later. But the back area again looking pretty good, no signs of damages there, except obviously the back glass is broken. You see me? The side area again looking pretty good, no signs of damages there. You see me? So we are up on the interior and show you what I'm going. So we can see the door cover here looking pretty good, fully button press seats right there. Seat have a little tear there, but nothing really major. And on the interior right here, I love the interior. I love the full multifunction steering wheel. I love the paddle shifter, cruise control, and all of them things that we can say have it. It's a very dusty vehicle, so you know, so the person who had this vehicle never really take care. Because you know, when you see a vehicle just look like somebody's jumping and drive, this is the vibe and make it all tight. Now really look like somebody really take care of them, just jump in and drive, because it's still a relatively driving vehicle. It's not out of the usual. It does have a sunroof right there, but the sunroof is broken or stuck or sitting because it's not closing. You see me? So yes, man, I show you what I'm going on the exterior. No, the exterior of the vehicle again looking pretty dusty, not out of the usual. But I think we get a good deal on this. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to wash it and then I could carry it to the body man, make them sort out that little front part there. You see me? So when I think in the comments, I think we get up on that one, I think it's a bad deal. But I'm going to wash it and carry it to the body man. So leave your thoughts in the comment section. So here it is clean. As you can see, the paint looking good on the vehicle. Like overall, the body of the vehicle, the paint looking good. I put a drywall screw in there just to hold up the bumper just until we make it to the body man, because that's where we're headed here now. But overall, the paint looking good, like really good. You see me? I also get the sunroof to be closed because that was jamming on, man. I don't know how, but I did get it to close. You see me? So the interior of the car, I love the interior, and you know that the vehicle is clean. I can see the real beauty of the vehicle. Me, I tell you, the vehicle the inside look really good. It still have a little tear them there. That's the owner flaw, but I really love the paddle shifters on the vehicle and the button on the steering wheel. I love the Android radio, all of them little things that the people them add. Also, I love the cruise control, all of them things them. Some of these features you'll be surprised that my Audi did not have them. You see me? So yes, man. So what we are doing, I show you the engine bay of the vehicle now, and then now I'm gonna just make way to the body man. And also, I did take a little time for wipe off the wheel them little. And did you know that the wheels were so good looking, yo? Because it was so dirty, me I tell you. So I didn't know that the vehicle wheels were so good. Like, I did think they was normal looking, but now I actually see that they're aftermarket and they look really good now that they're kind of clean. So as you can see, this is the V6 engine, and this is the 4GR, which is located in almost all of the markets them. So all of the markets them that are 250, this is the engine that is in there. You see me? So you'd be surprised to see all Mark X engine in the Lexus. Like, bro, yo, it's me that I tell you that this engine is very powerful and very fun because off camera, no joke, bro, we spin the car round and round in the square a couple times, but my car showing them things there still. But overall, me I tell you, it's a very powerful engine. You'd be surprised. You see me? So let me give a little start up so they can hear how good the vehicle sounds. You see me? So I don't know if I not hear that no man, I hear perfect chuckling, bro. The vehicle is chuckling in perfect. The vehicle sounds really good and healthy. I could go in at the front and I show no what I want. I can see if we can get a better hear our sound night and see what I want there. You see me? So yes man, pretty good sounding vehicle. But anyway, I could stop waste the time and I could just head to the body shop now man. Alright, so with the power we are head to the body shop here now, but I love the angling of them vehicle. This vehicle feels really good. I'm surprised this year I have no major problem because the front end feels good. I'm not seeing no major problem. But after the body shop, so we've left the Lexus at the body shop and we're taking a look at this. This is a 5 Series BMW. I think this is the M Sport package. As you did, you can see it look like that's been parked here for a while. As you did, the back here of the vehicle looking relatively okay. We can see some flake in going on the wheels right there. So the whole of that would have to be resurfaced or something. As you so the back here of the vehicle looking pretty okay. No signs of damages. But we can see say yes, it does look like that's been parked for a while. The side here of the vehicle looking pretty good. No signs of damages on the side, but we can see that the whole vehicle made that do that race because the roof in here is faded. We can see it have a sunroof there, but look on all the door right there, we can see some fading there and on the bonnet. So the whole thing made us go with a respray. The door cover here looking pretty good, no signs of damages there. And the interior right here, let's try the AC like how the vehicle is on, and let's see. So let's look at the dashboard and we can see there are some lights on right there already, but we can already feel the AC. So the AC is actually blowing cold. You see me? The seats are in pretty okay condition. The back seat here looking pretty okay, no signs of damages there. You see me? So yes man, can't really show everything because this is a little bit clustered, and we can say it have a sunroof right there. I feel like I'm gonna ask the owner if it work because I don't want to just open it and then it's stuck similar to my Lexus. I don't want to do that right now. You see me? So yes man, and again the interior looking good. Let me try to turn off this AC or something. I don't even know if it works this thing. Anyway, I could just go outside. Now I'm gonna check the steering first. I could check the steering and we can say yes man, it does have power steering, but it feel like there was a slight play there. I thought I saw a power steering light now, but anyway, it does have a slight play, but it is working, so it does have power steering. So that is a plus right there. But I could take a look on the outside and see if we can notice anything out of the usual on the outside of the vehicle. You see me? So my thing is that one I think that I always try to do is try to slap the door to see if how it sounds. You see me? But that sounds relatively okay. You see me? Let's take a look underneath the vehicle as we always do, and we can see oil leaking. And that's a steady leaking right there. The person did say, yo, they have a transmission issue, and the mechanic that is parked at said that it's leaking transmission oil, but that is a steady leak right there, so you can't even go nowhere too far with that. You see me? So he did say it's transmission oil. I'm not taking a look closer look because I don't know. So I trust that it is transmission oil. The engine is on right now, as you can hear and as you can see, and you can say yes man, it does look pretty good. This is a huge engine. This engine looks massive, you know bro. This engine even looks bigger than a 2J said. I don't know how, but it does look really big. So we can see everything in the front looking relatively okay. We can see one bag of little oil leaking on the sides of the engine, and everything look a very bit top dusty. You see me? But it does look like it is working relatively okay. So what we're gonna do now, we're gonna try the transmission. Given that it's leaking right now, we could just try to shift it in a gear to see if it would shift in a the gear them. You see me? So that's a good little trick where you can do if you want to test a transmission if it's moving. We don't have to really drive it, we just have to shift it in a the gear to see if it will actually feel the shift. So this is reverse, and I don't know if you can feel that, but it did shift in a reverse, and I do drive, and again we feel a little shift. So we're now gonna try to drive it, giving always leaking, but we do do feel it shifting in the gear then when we try to put it in it. So that means that it actually potentially would move. How we change out, we don't know, because again they said the transmission is not working. The mechanics say, hey, maybe it actually is low pan fluid because it's a leak, and they did try add it and one bag of things. So I don't know what to think about this vehicle, you know, man. You see me, I did, but they did say, yo, transmission is the issue. You see me? So I don't know. Comment in the comment section if you think if you take this vehicle, but I don't look for now. So if you know comment and say if you take it, maybe we take it. If not, then we just have to move on to the next one. But we probably know I just lift up in, you see me? So yes, man. So it's the next day and we've got back the vehicle, you see me? So as you can see, yo, the vehicle looking pretty good, like really good. The body man did a pretty good job on it. You see me, him charge me 30 grand for do it in a money. You see what I did, and I think that's pretty reasonable given that, yo, yesterday I carried it and I told them I get it back. Yo, you know, so overall the vehicle looking good. The only thing now is the back glass. I cannot seem to find it nowhere. I'm look everywhere I go, every car I check everywhere in a town just for the back glass, and no one can has it. You see me, so if you can help me out in the comment section for get a back glass somewhere, you can do that. I really appreciate that. But overall the paint looking good now. So the only thing left is this little mark upon the paint, and then now we're done. So I show you how to take it up, because the body man offer to take it for spray it out for me, but I don't show you how you can buff it out on yourself. You see me, so I show you how we can do that now. So to take out a little scrape like this is super easy, super easy. All you need is a buffing pad them and a compound and all of that, and you should take it out in less than like 5 minutes. So you take your compound, you see me, and you open it. Obviously if you open it one hand, it's hard to do with one hand, you see me. But after you open the compound and you come to know, all you have to do is really just dab up in this spot where your water goes. So you don't really need much, because I just all right there, the scrape there, you see me, I did. So I just dab it up like that, and that's super easy. Then now all you do is take up your buffer, you see me, super simple again, and you know, follow along, and then you just come to know and rest it from there. You see me, try to put in like a lower speed first, you see me, and then you just go and work it in, and in like 1 minute you should have a result like this. Super clean, no signs of mark, no damage, nothing, and the paint is extra glossy because of the buffing. So super easy, anybody can do.